What is happening, people? Welcome back to another episode of Zero to Hero. In the last video, we had a couple of big matches, including, of course, the Carabao Cup final, which we did manage to win in the end. And yeah, we ended on a loss against Arsenal. However, Norwich done us a favour and beat Man City, which made it a little bit easier for us. And in our next match, we are playing against Man U, who are actually, like real life, struggling a little bit. And they're in 14th at the moment, so pretty realistic, I guess. Well, based on last year, I guess. But of course, this save is in 2032. Newcastle not doing the best either. But yeah, we've got a couple of good games today in the episode. We have got Arsenal game we just played. Man U should be, yeah, we should be able to win that one. Then we've got FA Cup against Cardiff, which we're getting on a bit in the FA Cup as well. And then we've got a big one against Porto. So make sure you stay tuned to the end because we have our Champions League round. Oh, actually, is this quarterfinals now, or is this round of? I think this is quarterfinals. I was going to say round of 16, but we've already played round of 16. This will be the quarterfinals of the Champions League. There we go. So stay tuned to the end of the episode to see how we get on against Porto. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Man United at home. I was going to say that is awful defending. If that is onside, that is woeful defending from Man U. To allow that much time and space. Oh my god. What has happened here? Look, no one's even marking Hector Fort. Oh my god, that is awful defending from them. Come on. Florian. Bargy. Go on, Rudy. Oh. Tonali. Oh. Terrible pass. Come on. Nice. They're not really, to be fair, probably going to go into the half here 1-0, I guess. Esteval. Pass it? Never mind. To be fair, not really too much has happened from their perspective, so I'm quite happy to keep things how they are and just rotate when we get some tired legs like Aït-Nouri and Esteval will have to come off pretty quickly. Let's take off. Do we have? Oh no. We don't have a fit left back on the bench. Let's see how this pans out. Aït-Nouri. Okay. Okay, so we might have to play Lukeba at fullback. Although saying that, I might, yeah, let's rest him for sure, and then let's go with Isak. There we go. We made all our subs. Bargy. Oh my god. That looked harder to miss than not. I don't know, I really know how he's managed that, but nonetheless. Yeah, they haven't even had a highlight yet, so we're looking good for it. I'll probably start the time waste now though, getting into the 80th. We don't need another goal. Hopefully we can just hold on to this 1-0 lead. And of course, as soon as I say that, they score from a corner. Poetic. Absolutely poetic. Yeah, game is pretty much done at this point. Yep, probably going to drop points here, unfortunately, despite absolutely dominating and their only highlight come from their corner, which they do score. Unfortunate, we draw against Man U. So I just sat through and played the FA Cup against Cardiff. However, didn't want to show in the video because obviously Cardiff were going to win that game. Not too interesting for you guys to watch. So yeah, we do beat them 6-2, just rotating, getting sharpness up and things like that ready for our big match in the Champions League, the quarterfinals. And the main thing to note was building Lewis Hall's fitness, ready for the game against Porto. Let's go. So we have some fantastic news ahead of our match against Porto. Not only is Balerdi injured, but their top goal scorer, Samu, looks like he's going to be missing the quarterfinals, which is great news for us. He might be back for the second leg, but he has scored 9 goals in the Champions League, 11 in the league, so he is obviously a deadly striker for them. For us, we've pretty much got full strength. The only thing I'm unsure about with the sides, or the side at the moment, is I'm yet to really work out who's our best wingers. I think Mora is. It's probably Mora and Due, but Mora's obviously been injured for so long. He's almost back now, though. Wharton on his way back this week as well, which is great, because I think Wharton and Mora are the only two that get into this side ahead of this clash against Porto, but of course they're injured, so they're not going to do that. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with the side, and are we at home first? I'm not too sure, but hopefully we are away. So damage limitation for the first match. Now, we cannot take this quarterfinals easy because this is the team that beat Barcelona. So, despite their injuries, they're going to be a tough team to beat if they're beating Barcelona. Hopefully, we've got enough about us to get it done, though. Florian Szoboszlai, Lewis Hall, back from his injury. Beautiful! How are we not we're not even hitting the target. Oh my god. Oh. Whew. That was a silly mistake from us. Esteval. Shots. Wow. Not even getting it on target. Nice. Okay. That's their danger man. This right-sided player. Ex-PSG. Oh my god. Oh my god, please. Hugo. No. Oh my god, that would have been such a good start to this leg. Big mistake from them as well. That would have been in their heads. Florian. Bit of magic. Florian Wirtz. Yes! Tell you what, he has been absolutely sensational this whole season. Go on, Florian. Alright, so we got to half time. And the other leg is still 0-0 as well. We've got Dortmund against Newcastle in that one. So I assume the winner of that will likely be playing. Or well, I guess we'll see who we get in the draw. But I think Newcastle might beat Dortmund because I think Newcastle do have a really good team with some good new regens in there, I believe. Offside. Clearly offside. I tell you what though, we're doing well away from home, even if this ends up in a draw. I'm liking the way this is going. Ziri. Oh! Wait. How is that offside? Oh my god, Ziri. What a pass. Wow. Okay, 2-0 up. We're looking good. Time to make some substitutes. We'll do that. We will do Nuri. And we will bring on Asan. Oh, we got... Is that a penalty? I'll tell you what. We are laughing if this is a pen. Oh. And the next game is at home as well, so... Looks like their injuries are proven to be quite big for this tie. What am I talking about? Why am I acting like we're going to score a penalty? Honestly, that has been our kryptonite all season. We're so bad from the spot, it's crazy. I don't understand how one team can be so bad from the spot. It's just surely it's basically it's not. I was about to say it's a 50-50, but it isn't. It's actually it's more like a 70-30 that you'd score a penalty, but not with my side. Doesn't feel like that anyway. Okay. All right, that's fine. Another highlight for us. We are causing them some problems. Sandro. Shots. Nice. I mean, to keep them goalless at their own ground, I'll be more than happy with this result. More than happy with it. Oh, Florian. Mate, he is unbelievable. Surely not another. If this is 4, then we might as well just rest in our next one. Florian. Close to a hat-trick. Because of the nature of that victory, and the fact we have now dropped into second in the Premier League, I think I am actually. Well, we do have a game in hand, but I think this is this game against Chelsea. Well, I'm not too sure. But either way, I think I am just going to play my strongest team against Chelsea and then rotate against Porto, even though it is obviously Champions League quarter final. I still feel like we're 3-0 up at home. We should be fine with the second team. So yeah, we'll go and away at Stamford Bridge. It's a tough game. So yeah, we're gonna go with our strongest side against Chelsea, and hopefully pick up some points at Stamford Bridge. What are we holding a team meeting about? I'm not bothered about holding a team meeting about that, to be honest. But yeah, we will go through and praise training and praise our players though. No problem in doing that. Here we go then. Stamford Bridge once again. We have our strongest lineup, and we're hopeful to be taking some points in this fixture. Hopefully 3. Wow, our ex-keeper. He's always playing a blinder against us, isn't he? Hopefully not today. Bring him down. Never mind. Oh my god, that is great defending from Mark. Oh my god. Damn, that was a monster tackle. Nice. Shot. Shot. Bottom. Look, give it to Lewis. Yeah. Drive, drive, drive. Never mind. Drive, drive, drive. Nice. Shot. Don't know if that was onside, but it's a nice goal. Whether or not it was on. Is it on? Yeah. Based on the highlights, seems like a bit of a back and forth game so far. Oh, that's good play from Chelsea, this. Save from Costa. Okay, half time they've dropped Palmer into midfield and bring Vitor Roque on up top. And we are going to bring off, should I say, some players that are tired. I don't think I've done this. I haven't done the bench, have I? What a nightmare. Let's go with Isak. Ooh. Go with Hector as well for now. Probably have to take off some of this midfield as well. Szoboszlai can come off as well. And ooh, maybe Verts and Tonali. we don't. Yeah, I was gonna say we actually probably don't have the subs for that. Do we have Naipan on the bench? Yes, we do. Just gonna do that. Take off the midfield. Come on, boys. Alright, we bottled our last 1-0 lead. I'm not taking any chances this time out. We're going very defensive. We're doing everything we can. Come on. Hold on, please. Nice. Buzzing with that. Fantastic result, obviously. Can't ask for much better than that. A proper 50-50 game, which we come out, well, get the 3 points out of. That kind of makes up for the Man U draw, to be honest. Yeah, everything works out for the best, fortunately. And that does mean we now are back in first in the Premier League. So top by 1, and we have a game in hand, which is lovely stuff. On to the second leg against Porto. And it is a shame. It looks to be like Mora is just going to miss out. He is fit, but I just don't know if I can. Do we give him a start? Just of course, because it's against his old club. Maybe we give him the start. Hopefully that doesn't cause him to be injured again. But yeah, Mora and obviously Costa playing against their old club. It would be nice if Mora can get. Well, it's good that he's just got back from injury in time to get a run out against Porto. I'll probably only give him the half though. What does the fitness test say? It says, oh, it's not giving me the minutes, so I'll skip to the day. Because, yeah, I'm probably thinking maybe a half is a bit risky, but obviously we'll see what the fitness test says. And it says 45 minutes. You know what? Yeah, we'll give him the first half, and hopefully he can do well against his old club. Come on. Let's not blow this 3-0 lead. Let's get through where we belong. Come on. I have faith. I have faith. Come on, the boys. An early highlight. Probably not what you want to see, but Iglesias, Hector Fort, Asan. Naipan opens the score in 1-0, and I will say, I think they've got Samu back. Hopefully, yeah, they do. Hopefully it's too little too late, though. Hopefully we still win this one. Okay, so really not a lot happening in this first half, other than the goal from Naipan. And, yeah, we will take that, of course. We'll sub off our man Mora for Baji. There we go. I will say the only thing I've changed tactically is I've just told them to time waste to standard. Just to waste time. Not really like, we don't need to win this game by a crazy amount. We just need to not lose it by a crazy amount. Which I have faith in the boys. And you know what? The thing I do like, the thing that's given me confidence about this team, and the fact that the confidence that we can win a major trophy this season, is how much I rely on this second team. Or how much faith I have in them. Like, this second team is brilliant. It's brilliant to have as a second team. You know what I mean? Most of these would be first team players in other squads quite easily, but yeah, I think that's a big reason as to why we're doing so well this season. Is because we put our faith in players like Naipan, who literally we signed as a free agent. Don't forget, so we're pretty much getting repaid for our don't know what you want to call it, but I guess our faith, sort of, or our judgment in players like Naipan, bringing them in on a free and just developing them into something beautiful. And there it is. Esteval makes it to, and we are through into the semi-finals of the Champions League. Let's get an update to see how some of the other squads, or teams should we say, got on in the quarterfinals. Let's see who we'll be facing. Come on. We go one better than our away result, 4-0 in the end. And I can see that Dortmund beat Newcastle 4-0 as well. Now, I didn't actually see what the first half or the first game was, but we'll have a little look now and see where we're at in the Champions League. Oh, I saw PSG Real Madrid was 2-2 at the Bernabeu, and that is all I saw, unfortunately. So let me have a little look. So we have got, okay. Oh wow, so it's 0-0 at. Okay, so Dortmund are through to the semi-finals, so we could be playing Dortmund. PSG, Real Madrid, like PSG are favourites because they've got a home match. And then Tottenham, Man City. I'm so happy that they are playing each other because they are two teams that I probably fear the most, I would say. So yeah, let's see. Hopefully, I don't want an English club. Hopefully, I get Dortmund, PSG, or Real Madrid. One of them three. I mean, we got pretty lucky in that quarterfinals. I'd say Porto probably the weakest team out of all of them, even though they did beat Barca. But I mean, we beat them 7-0 on aggregate, so obviously probably was one of the easier teams, should we say. Maybe Newcastle wasn't as good as I thought they were. Newcastle they're actually 11th to be fair. So Newcastle, Porto, probably the easier two. Or the teams that you wanted. I don't know when I don't know when the draw is for the next round of the Champions League. I don't know if you're going to see this or see that in today's video. Might have to be the next video, tomorrow's video perhaps. But yeah, we have got to get. Oh, we've got a Merseyside derby. Damn, we might have to save that one for the next episode because that is going to be. Oh, we've got. There we go. So we are playing against Borussia Dortmund in the next round of the Champions League because I could see it there. And yeah, that is where we're going to probably round off the video for today because then we got a nice Merseyside derby in the next one. And wow, Tottenham did beat Man City, so Man City will be fully focused on the Premier League now. But we get Dortmund, I think. I don't mind that. Tottenham's the only team that I'm a little bit worried about because they seem to be doing well against us. So hopefully Real Madrid can beat them, and we'll play them. Hopefully we play Real Madrid in the final, which sounds weird to say, but for those of you guys that don't know, Tottenham have an insane team. Elise, Bergval, Adogia, they've all just developed nicely, and they seem to be playing very well whenever we play against them. Barcola, Lucas at that point where he's just unreal as well, and they've even got what's his name? Oh, I can't find. Oh, maybe they might have sold him now, which is good. They had is it Nico Paz as well? I think they've sold him now, which is good for me. So yeah, there we go. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode of Zero to Hero. Of course, we advance to the next stage of the Champions League, and then we'll be playing Dortmund in the semi-final. Looking forward to that one. But up next, tomorrow's video, we do have a Merseyside derby, so make sure you come back and see if we do manage to do well there. Of course, we do need to because there's not that many games left in the Premier League season. We've got 6 to be precise. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please remember to like, subscribe if you're new. Catch you guys in a future video. Peace.